guys? Welcome to Full Circle Garage. Let me kind of first show you a little tour, see what we got going on. This is the car collection as of right now. Thank you, Liam. This is the car collection as of right now. 1200 horsepower GTR. We have a 700 horsepower Evo. Little Ripper here, about 450 horsepower. 1200 horsepower Supra. And then the one I just got from, ended up buying this car from Vinny from Hooingan. It's a CYM, which is a competition yellow color. They only made 350 of this car. And this is a little Ripper. We're gonna make about 400 horsepower in it. It's lightweight, 2,600 horsepower, or 2,600 pounds. So perfect 50-50 balance. Like, it's a true sports car. Sorry, that's my kids. It's a true sports car, and the Evo means the most to me, but this by far is my favorite car. I don't think you need 1,000 plus horsepower to have fun in a car. I think 400 in a lightweight car is super fun. So what I'm gonna go over is the changes that we're gonna make to the car, because it's not exactly my style. My style is like OEM plus. This is pretty close to it, so it's not crazy changes, but it's definitely gonna be some changes. So first, these, we're gonna get powder coated black. Don't look at my feet, I charge for that. But we're gonna get these wheels powder coated black. Probably gonna go with like a satin black, just like on the Evo here. That's what I did on those wheels. So T37s, this will end up, the symbols and stuff on here will end up being yellow. It's a nice pop. I saw another guy on Instagram do that, and I'm a big fan of it. So next, the carbon fiber lip, or well, it's gonna be a carbon fiber lip. Right now, it's like just a cheap plastic, and I wanna put a carbon fiber lip on it. So then we got the dog in here. Choo-choo. So next will be this carbon fiber spoiler, and then the inlets are gonna be changed to carbon fiber as well. I am going to do a carbon fiber very little side skirt. Nothing crazy, nothing big, just very subtle. Like I said, I'm an OEM plus guy. I don't like craziness. I don't like big body kicks, and stuff like that. So let's look inside. So these are the original seats. They're gonna come out. We're gonna go with the Recaro red Kevlar seats. The look I'm really trying to go for is the Spirit R look, which I'm just a really big fan of. So we'll end up updating, it's some older gauges and stuff in there we're gonna end up cleaning up, like turbo timers and blitz stuff. It's kind of cool because it's nostalgic, but we're definitely gonna upgrade that stuff. I want to put in a Spirit R dash cluster, but yeah. So that's it for there. For the engine modifications, nothing crazy. Like I said, we want to make about 400 horsepower. I have fast cars. I don't need this car to be just crazy fast. So the battery I ended up swapping out because it was like 4 years old and I just didn't want to run the risk. But we're just going to clean things up, end up making, get the stuff like powder coated, wrinkle black, all this stuff. Just clean things up and just make this car look as authentic and great as possible. Just a really honestly like a showcase, a timeless JDM history that I'm really trying to preserve. Because for me, that's where it all started with cars and stuff. So I'm trying to preserve that. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be the changes. Oh, tint. I know Vin doesn't like tint. That was like, he just removed the tint on this car. I'm in Florida. It's the Sunshine State. This is like driving the sun anyway. So I'm gonna get tint put on this car. All the cars have tint. It's a couple reasons. I think it looks better, and I also believe that, you know, it's gonna help with drying out dashboards and stuff like that when it's parked at car meets. 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be inside, climate control, all that stuff. But you know, when I do go to car meets and stuff like that, and it's just sitting in the sun and it gets hot here in Florida, then yeah, I want to try to preserve it. And I don't want my seats to end up going from red to pink. So there's that part. The cool part about all this and all these changes we're going to make on this car, like I said, it's nothing crazy, but I'm going to do it with my family. My wife is behind the camera. Okay, you can see her hand. We charge for that too. My wife is behind the camera. My kids, they're going to help. We're going to be riching on it. But the first order of business, the dog, he might help out a little bit also. Okay. But the first order of business is we're going to clean the car. Okay. I think that's important when you first buy a vehicle, because you will literally end up finding all the little things that you need to kind of go through. And just like with this car, I'm sure we're going to find stuff. It's a 93, guys. It's a 93. So I'm sure we're going to definitely find stuff. So we're going to clean it. We're going to clean it as a family. I'm going to swap out the battery. And then, yeah, we're going to go to a car meet and showcase it and have a little fun for it for a couple weeks while we, first of all, reach out to sponsors and see if they can help us with some of these parts that we plan on doing with it. So yeah, that'll be the plan for this car. So you guys will get to tag along. Like I said, we're going to build it with the family, which is going to be super cool. You're going to be able to make memories and encourage other car families to get into it. There's this stipulation that once you have a family, you got to get rid of cars and stuff. It's not true. Incorporate your family in your hobbies, enjoy it, teach them. It's a great learning lesson that comes with building cars. That's what I'm excited about. I did it with my dad. I did it with my cousin. And those were the greatest times. Just cleaning cars with my dad was just the most amazing thing ever for me. And I want to share that with my kids and bond with them. So we're gonna, obviously this is gonna be a big thing to encourage car families to do car stuff together as much as possible. You're gonna hear them in the background because we're parents and they're around us 24/7. So that's the plan for here. And then we're not done. Then we're moving to the Supra. Some changes on the Supra. Then the big changes, the Evo. Big changes. I'm talking about different transmission. I'm talking about components in the motor, all this stuff. Big changes for that. I will do a dyno tune on the first gen. It's only been street tuned, so I'm going to take it probably to a guy out in Orlando. I'll reach out to him. His name's Performance Destination, I believe. I've heard good things about him, and I'm probably going to end up taking that car to him, so we'll do a whole video on that. Race car trailer, whole 9 yards. Unfortunately, the GTR has pretty much been done. CCO's Performance did their thing on that car. Ended up, like I said, 1,200. But, you know, who knows? Maybe down the road we go a little faster and I get deeper into this car. Who knows? But that's the last on the list. It's pretty much ready to go. But either way, we'll do a review on the car because it is a pretty cool car. I've raced that FL2K in that car, which is pretty freaking cool. It's got some work done by T1, so and even the hat, end up wearing a lot of their stuff. So, boom. But yeah, outside of that, that's it. And stay tuned. I'm excited for everything that's to come.